Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to my Facebook page. My name is Teacher HB. Let us quickly look at this question. It's a question on circle theorems or circle properties, a topic that is very important at grade 11 level. Very important questions always comes in mathematics paper 1. So the most important thing that learners need to consider when answering questions on circle properties, they need to master the few properties that we discuss with them at grade 11. So I'll make use of those properties to attempt this question that came this year. It was question 23 under GCE exam, mathematics paper 1. So the first question, the first thing that you need to do not rush into providing solutions. You first need to read the information that you have. In the diagram, A, B, C, and D are points on the circumference of the circle with center O, then BD is equal to AD, and ADB is equal to 40 degrees. Now, you need to ensure that the information that you've read corresponds with the diagram that you have. So we have been told that BD is equal to AD. So you check AD is equal to BD. Those lines are there showing equality. Therefore, it satisfies the information that we have. You check the center is given A, B, C, and D. These are just points on the circumference. You check they are points on the circumference. Then you make use of the properties now. The first question is saying find angle A or B. So angle A or B, we are looking for this angle here. So we are using the first property, an angle at the center is twice angle on the circumference. So you multiply 2 by 40. So this will give us 80 degrees. So the answer here is 80 degrees. We move forward. The second question is saying calculate angle BCD. Angle BCD. Remember, all the questions that you meet on this topic, for you to provide solutions, you need to make use of the properties and the idea on angles. So, part B, we have this angle here that we are looking for. So what we are going to do, we'll first find this angle here and this angle here. We'll find this angle, the angle at this point, this angle here, and this angle. Now, because we have been told that we are dealing with an isosceles triangle, so if this is 40, then we can say 180 minus 40, we are getting 140. And if we can divide 140 by 2, we'll get 70 degrees. So the angle at this point is 70. Even here, it is also 70 degrees. Now, you need to recall for a property. There is a property that states that two opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral, they add up to 180. So when you look at this quadrilateral that we have, all the four corners are touching the circumference. So from there you can tell that we are dealing with a cyclic quadrilateral. The spelling for cyclic, this is the spelling, cyclic. A cyclic quadrilateral. So it's a four-sided shape that touches the circumference. So these corners here, they are touching the circumference. Therefore, when we add this angle plus this angle here, we should get a 180. So if this angle is 70, then this angle here will be 110. So you can easily say 180 minus 70, and you'll get a 110. So the answer here is 110 degrees. Let me now move to the last but not the least, the last question. So the last question is saying calculate angle OBD. So you need to check angle O. This is OBD. Now, you have the angle that is here. The angle that we found here is 80 degrees. Now, this is also a triangle. The triangle should add up to 180. Remember, this is the radius. The line is coming from the center, so this must always be equal to that. So if this is 80, 180 minus 180 minus 80, we'll get 100. Then we divide it by 2 to give us a 50. Therefore, this is 50, and this is also 50. Now remember, this O angle from this point up to this point, we found it to be 70 degrees. So 70 minus 50, it will give us 20. So the last part, we are having 70 minus 50, which will give us 20 degrees. So the answer here is 20 degrees. Okay. My name is Teacher HB. Those who are within Ndola, please, if you have children who are not doing fine in mathematics, this is a very important course or subject. Ensure that you build a very good foundation at an early stage. Then as they need this subject in engineering, they need it in health, they also need it in other fields. So they need to build a very strong foundation at an early stage if they are to survive. Thank you so much. It's not only mathematics that we are offering, we are also offering other subjects, sciences. Those who are doing pures, please get in touch with us. Additional maths, come and learn those subjects with us, and you will never go wrong. Thank you so much for following the lesson this afternoon.